What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I just want to go over some connections I found for the event that happened in Wisconsin earlier last week. Um, Before I get into it, though, I just want you guys to know that this isn't a video of me, saying it's fake or it didn't happen or anything like that. All this is numbers that exist and that match up using Gematria, using the Hebrew calendar, and just kind of messing around with basic mathematics, stuff that I do with my sports stuff. I kind of applied it with the news story event here just because of a Monday night football game that kind of aligned with it, interestingly enough. And I'll go over it. I'll read it to you right here, what I came up with or what I found. But yeah, don't take this personal. I'm not trying to insult anybody by doing this. I just think the numbers are fascinating, and other people might find it fascinating too, whether they think it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. You can decide. But the event in Wisconsin, the Abundant Life Christian School, on Monday, I wrote this 5 days ago. On Monday, December 16th, 2024, it was the 15th day of the ninth month for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, written 15/9, like 159. And the event took place at Abundant Life Christian School, which sums to 159. This school does not have a specific established date other than 1978, emphasis on the 78 part of 1978 because the number 78, if you write it out, sums to 159. The person who did this will forever be known as the Madison, Wisconsin school shooter equals 159. The only reason I caught this number was because of the Falcons game Monday night, it being their quarterback's 159th start regular season for his career. And the Falcons won that game 15-9 for a final score. So those are fascinating Hebrew connections. And I know for a fact that you're not going to find these Hebrew connections anywhere else. I'm the only one that's going to be sharing these Hebrew connections. Other people just flat out refuse to acknowledge the existence of the Hebrew calendar when doing this type of work, even though Gematria is a Hebrew practice. Some other stuff that goes along with it that I found, it was the 252nd day of the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, and the female who did this act is 15 years old. Now, 252 is nothing more than an anagram of 225, and 225 mathematically has a square root of 15. Her name is Natalie Rumpnow, which sums to 169. And when I was writing this up, I was kind of looking at the video of them raiding her house, and they said the house was on Delaware Boulevard, which sums to 169. And what was more interesting is the house number that was on the house. It was number 1313, according to the news cameras that I saw. And mathematics tells us that 13 times 13 sums to 169. So just some interesting things about that. Like I said, this isn't to insult anybody. This isn't to deny the event. This isn't to do anything like that. This is simply just showing you basic mathematic connections and the Hebrew calendar and the event that took place. And just, you know, I already did the Monday Night Football game. And so I was already looking for the number 159. I already had that. And then when I put in the school name and it's summed to 159, and then I put in, Madison, Wisconsin school shooter and it's also 159, I just had to share it, knowing that the Falcons won 15-9 that same day and their quarterback's 159th start. And sports is what I primarily do with this work. But yeah, hopefully you found this interesting. I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, I wasn't here to offend anybody. I'm not here to bash anybody or make fun or do anything like that. This is simply for educational purposes only. And again, I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.